Meditation ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? What is this thing called meditation? You tell me. People do meditation, right? What is meditation?
It is a technique to silence your mind so that you can see yourself. Ultimately, to see the self. Because
Who sees the self?
the intellect sees the self, or
The self is the seer. Who can see the seer?
there is lot of on the seer. In the sense, there is lot of disturbance. So to quieten the disturbance, so that I can see, that seer is, it expresses itself like it's
There is a seer and a seen.
the seer and the seer.
Okay? Mind, intellect, and body and the world is a part of the scene. Mind, intellect, body, and the world is part of the scene. The seer is a sakshi. That's Atma. Right? Now, a part of the intellect is illuminated by the consciousness. That's called reflected consciousness in the intellect. That reflected consciousness is same as sakshi, but it takes the form of the body and mind. Alright? So now that reflected consciousness has to become silent. Okay? It has to become same as sakshi. That's what is the meditations are about. Take a pot. In the pot, there is you fill with half water, half fill with water. There is a space outside. There is a space inside, and there is a space reflected in the water. There are three spaces: space reflected in the water, space inside, and space outside. The space inside is same as space outside, but the reflected space has taken the shape of the pot. Correct? Now the water is nothing but intellect, buddhi. Pot is the body. The reflected the space is the consciousness, in and out, it's same. The reflected consciousness in the pot, water, takes the form of the pot. Right? Reflected consciousness has all the properties of consciousness, but it takes the form of the water, shape of the water or pot. And that is the one is responsible for the ego. The reflection has the quality of water, and reflection has the quality of the original, which is space. Right? Now, the reflection has to understand, I am space, I am not water. Okay? So, meditation is the process by which the reflected consciousness understands that I am sakshi. Understand? So, there is a consciousness inside and outside. Consciousness everywhere, it's called Paramatma. Consciousness in me is Atma. Atma is the Sakshi. The reflection of that is there in the Buddhi, intellect. The reflection of that takes the form of Buddhi. Whatever Buddhi thinks, it starts thinking like that. That reflection has to identify itself with the Sakshi, not with the Buddhi. Right? Buddhi means intellect. Intellect is the decision maker. So now this decision maker is this Sakshi is actually, this has to understand I am Sakshi. Okay? So the Buddhi is nothing but, when I say Buddhi, it's the mind. So the mind is always going outwards. The mind has to turn inwards. Why should the mind turn inwards? Mind is always motivated to go towards something which gives happiness. Right? Otherwise it will not turn inwards. If something is happy, it will go. So the mind has to turn inwards. So this meditation is a dynamic process by which mind starts exploring inwards, until it comes to a stage of total silence. No more it can find. Right? So let me tell the process how it happens. So the mind is able to see the world. Okay. What is world actually? World is nothing but thought. World is nothing but thought. Right? Thought is keeps on rising and falling. World is nothing but thought. No thought, no world. Right? So now close your eyes. Then I am inside the body. Body is also a thought for me. Right? World and body is a thought. So what has happened now? Such a big universe, you are reduced into a single concept called thought. The universe is huge and multiple things are there, but ultimately it is nothing but a thought. Right? So now, this thought, there are many thoughts. Okay? Thousands of thoughts. The thousands of thoughts are dependent on only one thought called I thought. Right? So then now what you have done, entire universe you are reduced into one thought called I thought. Right? The infinity you are reduced into one thought called I thought. Now this I thought has two parts. One is changing part and other is unchanging part. I am going, I am doing, I am thinking, I am eating, everything is related to the body and mind, which is changing. Because body changes, mind changes. Whereas there is an unchanging part, I doesn't change. That refers to Sakshi. Okay, so now you have to hold on to a thought called I am Sakshi. Instead of I am body and mind and intellect, I am Sakshi, you have to hold on to that thought. So what you have done, from infinite number of thoughts related to universe, you have come to one thought, which is called I thought. I thought has two parts, which is changing part and unchanging part. So unchanging part is Sakshi. So you have to hold on to one thought called I am Sakshi, which is unchanging. So now some other thoughts will come. Then you have to say, okay, I am Sakshi. And drop other thoughts so that you are holding on to one thought now. Now, even that is also thought. That one thought has to become no thought. How will it become no thought? The one thought, what is thought actually? A thought is nothing but knowledge. There is a photo. The knowledge of the photo creates a thought called thought. So actually thought is nothing but knowledge. Jnana. Okay. So knowledge has no form. Thought has a form. Right? So now,
Didn't get this. Knowledge has no form.
Knowledge
Has form and
knowledge is no form, no? Knowledge is no form.
Okay, it's formless. That's what you.
Yeah. When you say that is a photo that has taken a thought. Thought has a form. But knowledge itself is formless. What form is the knowledge? Right? Knowledge, when it takes the form, it becomes a thought. Other is formless. So, I thought, I am Sakshi is also a thought. Okay? Where did the thought come from? The consciousness. Okay? Consciousness is of the form of knowledge, jnana. Right? So where you have gone from? From infinite thoughts of the world to one thought of I thought. And in that I thought you have gone to Sakshi thought. And the Sakshi thought has gone to knowledge, which is Atma, consciousness, where there is nothing, where there is no thought. You have to stay in that thoughtless state. Some thought comes, again inquire who I am. Again it will go back to the consciousness, which is of the form of knowledge, where there is no thought. So the process of going inside is called who am I? Inquiry. So by inquiry, you reach consciousness. In consciousness, there is no I and the other, because I is also a thought. There is no duality in consciousness, because consciousness is of the form of knowledge only, jnana only, pradnanam brahma. The other will come only when there is I thought. When you go to jnana, there is no I thought, the other thought. So that's where you stay in that total silence. Okay. Now that is not a thought. That silence is not a thought. The silence is existence. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Existence, consciousness and bliss. The moment thought comes, you have come out. Okay. You are aware, but there is no thought. That is Satchidananda. The moment thought comes, you come back again. Because the knowledge has taken the form of thought. Now you understood how tracing back, how, right? How to trace back. This tracing back process is called meditation. From the word to thought, thought to I thought to I am Sakshi thought, I am Sakshi thought to I am Jnana. Jnana. Jnana is Parabrahma, Paramatma. So you have to stay there in that thoughtless state. The moment you become aware or the moment you get a thought, you are coming down. You are moving away. Any questions?
No, thought is also knowledge, right?
Huh?
No thought is also knowledge, right?
No, you should not think no thought. You should go to, you have to recollect the state of your existence before you are born.
When you recognize that state, it's still a...
When you recognize a state, it's a thought. Okay? The moment you recognize, it is a thought. Now you should not recognize but just be. The example for that is deep sleep. In deep sleep, there is no thought. The state of you before you are born, there is no thought. So you have to recollect that and stay in that thought state. That is called Brahmi Sthiti. Any questions?
So to get into that state, is process we can't do is meditation.
That is the process called meditation. Right? Any questions?
The changing and changeless thought, I thought, is part of the reflection only.
Yeah. So the consciousness is no change.
Yeah.
So if some thought comes, then that means that you're not in that state.
You come back, come out.
In the Omkara meditation also, that silence part is the consciousness only.
Yeah, but the mind is, when you can be aware of silence, that means still there is a subtle thought. You have to drop that subtle thought and go to consciousness only. You have to drop every object and stay in the subject. So Omkara is a method aid to help. It's a method, it's a support for you. Ultimately, you have to stay in that state supportlessly. Right? Now, don't be under the impression that you have come out of that state anytime. Even though your thought is there, the state has not changed. Like even if there are waves, the water has not changed. It's only that your attention has moved away. Clear? Shall we meditate now? What meditation you want to do? You want to do Omkara meditation or sit silently? Let us sit silently.
Yeah.